We got beat by a better football team, there's no question about that. They're very good, did a great job with their offense, their defense, they did some special teams. They outcoached us, so basically we got beat in all phases of the game. The biggest thing that we have to do from this is learn. Learn from it and have come back next week and do better in practice, understand where we didn't execute. I thought that we moved the ball for a while, and then we had negative plays or hurt ourselves or they stopped us. The combination of all three. So, and then our defense was out on the field too long. They did a good job of running the ball and throwing it. So it was a very difficult game for us. One of the things that we can build on is our players kept playing hard and competing. We were able to get some guys in late that are young and fresh that showed they have the ability to help us this season. But it was a tough game. There's no doubt that they were the better football team out there.
Questions for Coach Petrino? Start up front.
How would you evaluate Juwan Bass's performance?
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough night for him. I thought he came out and completed some passes. He was competing, made some good escapes and runs. And then there was a point where he got overwhelmed a little bit by their pressure and their different blitzes that they used. They threw a lot at him. They brought guys from different sides and checked when he checked. And they're a very good football team. So we can't have the interception late. The interception early. He just put too much air on the ball and then went and got it. It was a really good defensive play.
Any other questions for Coach? We'll go over here first, and then we'll go back to you.
How did you get an update on John Bernard? What his status is?
They just said he had a wrist issue and he wasn't going to be able to come back into the game. That's all they really notified me of.
And with Juwan, how did you mentioned that there was a point where it seemed the pressure seemed to get to him. Do you remember maybe what that point was and how he seemed to deal with it?
Yeah, it was, I thought, the early part of the third quarter. And they ran through our offensive line a few times. They switched things and brought pressure a couple times that got us. We had a lot to focus on with downfield, what they were doing, plus what they were doing on the front. But that's why I kept him in. I wanted him to stay in and have to work through it and keep playing. There was never a question of taking him out of the game. He needed to stay in there and get all those reps. He kept competing. He's a guy that's going to have a great career here, but this was a hard opener for him. There's no question about that.
Standing front.
What was the plan with the rushing attack coming in, and why do you think it wasn't as effective tonight?
Yeah, we didn't get to remove the line of scrimmage much, and then we got behind the sticks and had to throw the ball and then get some negative yards on sacks, but. We weren't able to remove the line of scrimmage, and it's kind of a different tale between what they did and what we did. They were able to move the line of scrimmage, running back had 4 yards, and then contact another yards. And we weren't able to get that done.
There were 4 illegal substitutions in the first half. What was creating that confusion for you guys?
Yeah, we had an issue on the offense where we were calling out a formation that's also a personnel grouping. So the personnel grouping ran out on the field, true freshmen, so that was one of the issues. And then we had a couple on the field goal that we can't have that. That was something. I think that when Jonathan went down, we got a little bit off on our substitutions and communication of the substitutions out on the field. So not a good guy to lose early in the game because he's been the leader of our defense.
Standing left, Coach.
This is not a typical open game, but can it be something down the road, though, you think can help this team, maybe more than just going out and playing kind of open our lot teams?
Yeah, it has to. It has to help us. We're out there competing against some of the best players in the country, and great coaching. We've got to, like I told the players, this is not a failure if we learn from it. If we don't learn from it, then it is. But if we learn from it and come back and know how to work harder, know how to prepare better, know how to, concentrate and focus during the game, tackle better. You know, we missed some tackles, particularly in special teams, that you can't miss.
One final question for Coach? Nope. All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Best of luck with the rest of the